Hi, in this lesson you will learn days of the week and how to tell time in Korean. We will start off with the days of the week. 월요일 is Monday, 화요일 is Tuesday, 수요일 is Wednesday, 목요일 is Thursday, 금요일 is Friday, 토요일 is Saturday, and 일요일 is Sunday. 월요일, 화요일, 수요일, 목요일, 금요일, 토요일, 일요일. The fastest way to learn the days of the week is to learn these 7 syllables first. 월, 화, 수, 목, 금, 토, 일. 월, 화, 수, 목, 금, 토, 일. Repeat it again and again as it was a tongue twister. Then, if you want to say Tuesday, for example, you know that Tuesday is the second day of the week, and the second syllable in this list is 화. You just simply add 요일, which means day of the week, and you will get 화요일, which is Tuesday. Let's say you want to say Friday. Friday is fifth day of the week, and fifth syllable is 금. So Friday in Korean is 금요일. This is really working method for memorizing days of the week in a short period of time. Before we continue, let me explain the meaning of these syllables. Names of the days of the week in Korean are related to the Roman Empire. They are derived from the names of the planets. 달, 화성, 수성, 목성, 금성, 토성, 태양. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and Sun. The reason why Monday and Sunday have nothing in common with 달 and 태양 is because these 7 syllables have Chinese origin. In the Chinese character that represents moon is read as 월 in Korean, and the character that represents sun is read as 일. This is why Monday is 월요일 and Sunday is 일요일. As a Korean language learner, you don't need to know the origin of these words. I just wanted to mention the story behind these names just in case you're curious about it. By the way, the more common name for sun is 해, and 태양 is more scientific term. Now let's find out how to ask what day is today in Korean. 오늘은 무슨 요일입니까? 오늘 is today. 무슨 is what kind of, and 요일 is day of the week. Whenever you get such question, you can simply answer like so. 수요일입니다. It's Wednesday. What day is tomorrow? 내일은 무슨 요일입니까? 목요일입니다. It's Thursday. 5월 5일은 무슨 요일입니까? What day is May 5th? 화요일입니다. 5월 5일은 무슨 날입니까? What day is May 5th? 어린이날입니다. It's Children's Day in Korea. Look at these 2 sentences. When you want to know the day of the week, you need to use 요일. And if you want to know if the day is a national holiday or somebody's birthday or any other special day, you need to use the word 날, which means day. Okay, we have just finished the first part of this lesson. In the second part, you will learn how to say time in Korean. To say time in Korean, you need to know both native Korean numbers and Sino-Korean numbers, as well as a few words such as 오전, which means before noon or AM, 오후, which means afternoon or PM, 시, and 분, an hour and a minute. To say 10:25 AM in Korean, we first need to specify whether we're talking about time before noon or afternoon because Koreans use 12-hour clock format. 10:25 in the morning in our examples, so we first say 오전. And as I mentioned in one of the previous lessons, for hours, you need to use native Korean numbers, and for minutes, Sino-Korean numbers. Pause the video and see if you can figure out how to say 10:25 AM for yourself. 10:25 AM in Korean is 오전 10시 25분입니다. How would you say 5:53 a.m.? Pause the video and try it for yourself. It is going to be a good practice for you. So 5:53 a.m. in Korean is 오전 5시 53분입니다. And how to say 8:10 p.m. This time, instead of 오전, you need to use 오후 8시 10분입니다. Not 여덟, okay? 리을 and 비읍 is a double 받침 and 비읍 is not pronounced. To learn more about 받침, you can watch the lesson number 5. How would you say 12:49 p.m.? 오후 12시 49분입니다. Not 12. If the last or the only number is either 1, 2, 3, or 4, when followed by a measure word, in this case, the measure word is 시, the final letter drops. 리을 is dropped. 12 instead of 12. Okay, try to say 1:21 a.m. in Korean. 오전 1시 21분입니다. 한, not 하나, okay? One more example. How would you say 11:30 a.m.? You can say it in two different ways. 오전 11시 30분 or 오전 11시 반. 반 is a half. In this case, you don't need to say 분, okay? How to say 7 a.m.? It's 오전 7시입니다. And what if you want to say it's 7 a.m. sharp? You can use the word 총각. To say that it's around 7 a.m., use the particle 쯤, which in English means approximately, around, or roughly. There is also an alternative way you can use instead of 오전 or 오후. For example, you can use words night, 밤, dawn, 새벽, 아침, morning, afternoon is 점심, or evening, 저녁. Now let's find out how to ask what time is it now? What time is it now in Korean is 지금 몇 시입니까? 지금 is now, 몇 is how much or how many. It shouldn't be read as 몇, okay? It's 몇 because as I explained in the lesson number 5, when 치 받침 is followed by a consonant, it is read as 트, and 시 is an hour. It's 8 in the morning or it's 8 a.m. 아침 8시입니다 or 오전 8시입니다. It's 5 in the evening or it's 5 p.m. sharp would be 저녁 5시입니다 or 오후 5시 정각입니다. Well, now you know how to tell time in Korean. Try to use what you learned today and what you already know to make more complex sentences. For example, see if you can describe your daily schedule in Korean. It's okay to use dictionary. And here is the list of new words. Try to learn them by the next lesson. And you can also check them out in the description box below this video.